December 30th, 2024, almost wrapping up the year. Here we go. We'll start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's got this very obvious head and shoulders pattern. I'm sure everyone is watching. Today we did break the neckline. So we broke the neckline and didn't see a lot of follow through and did get a bounce right away, but then got some news or something bearish after hours and kind of headed back down a little bit. So bulls need to defend this level right now. 90,742. We need to hold this here and start heading back up to 99,881. Otherwise, we could start drifting down towards that 200 daily EMA or this previous all-time high, 73,000. So it's make or break at this point, but we are still putting in daily lower highs on every candle. So we will wait and see. Bitcoin still remains dominant. It's heading back up. Still just trying to find a weekly higher low, I guess, at this point. Or no, I guess just a daily. Hasn't broken the weekly candle, but still just trying to put in another daily higher low. And we're kind of in a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders from what I can see. XRP, still within this equilibrium, but we need to head back up now. 196,200 is the support. We do have the 50 moving average down below, so that is there. So if we get a little breakdown and then push back up, we'll see. But it is important that the bulls need to wake up here and start heading back up. Again, another name, putting in lower highs on the daily candles every day. Ethereum put in a 52-week high, new 52-week high, and shot down pretty aggressively. Even broke through the 50 daily moving average, but now we're in kind of a tightening range. And so we will look to the break of this in the coming days for short-term direction. Solana, another name. Oh, that put in a new all-time high and then shot down as well. So doesn't look the best in that sense. We're just approaching daily oversold right when it was at the 200 daily moving average. So that's interesting. It did get bought up there. But we still have the daily 8 and 12 holding it down. So we are in a equilibrium as well, but closer to the 200 daily moving average. So a little bit weaker on Solana. PEPE, I guess most of these names are rocking around the equilibriums within the last couple weeks. So play the break of this equilibrium for short-term direction, but we are also underneath the 50 moving average, which is not a good look. If we break down, I would expect us to head towards the 200 moving average. We're still kind of being held up by the previous all-time high. So PEPE, it's okay, but it's on the verge of breaking down as well. Dogecoin, it looks even weaker. Looks like it did kind of break this equilibrium to the downside. Has not received follow-through yet, but it is just barely holding on. So it is important that the bulls show up for Dogecoin as well. And the daily 8 EMA and 12 EMA seem to be guiding the price down. So not a good look. We need the bulls immediately. Also below the 50 moving average. So doesn't look good. Fartcoin, still well above the 50 moving average. It did make a new all-time high. Straight into daily consolidation where it's making lower highs every candle. Still waiting to make a higher low than 57.656 cents though. So not completely dead, but this needs to happen fast. And then even once this daily higher low gets put in, we would still be looking at a lower high than 130.273. So a lot of work needs to be done with Fartcoin, but still one of the stronger names as far as where it is relative to the all-time highs. ApeCoin now in a, well, still looking for a weekly higher low than 86.7 cents. But as soon as we do put that in, we would still be looking at a weekly head and shoulders at that point. So ApeCoin does not look good. And overall, we are looking for, bigger picture, we would be looking for hopefully making a monthly inverse head and shoulders at this point. The way we're closing this candle's on the weak side, so if that's the case, then we would be looking for a monthly higher low than 47.7 cents. But not even close to all-time highs, not one of the stronger names. I wouldn't be playing this, to be honest. ADA, well, it is a little bit closer to the all-time highs. 200%, 215% on the last monthly candle, so quite a big move off the bottom so far, putting in that monthly higher low. But from the looks of this candle, it looks like we might be topping out and scouting a monthly higher low than 27.5. So lots of room to do that, but yeah, we might be topping out here. Hopefully, maybe we find support at the previous high here of 80.9 cents. BNB hanging out at all-time highs, so this looks pretty good. We're still above just a weekly inside bar from last week, but we are being guided up by the weekly 8 and 12 EMAs, so that's a good look. Good look for relative strength compared to the other names we've been looking at. So we're kind of, yeah, looking at a possible inverse head and shoulders here with that as a neckline. But we need to, hopefully we can put in a shallow right shoulder and then head back up towards the neckline. And this is the daily higher low there. Link, yeah, a big head and shoulders, very obvious. Still looking for a weekly higher low though than $10.67. So it has lots of room, but definitely a caution at this point with that big head and shoulders looming above, that we might head down to the 200 moving average. All right. Okay, that's it for the recap for December 30th. Thank you very much. If you have any requests, let me know in the comments.